I'm Stephanie Uncensored, and this is the February wrap-up! Alright, so I had did things a little different in January. Well, I'm doing them like a little different again this month. So I'm going to give you guys what I read for the month of February, which was 10 books. Yes, again. And the fact if they are arcs or if they are just regularly read books, because if they're arcs, I will link their videos down in the description box because I read arcs and arcs get video reviews. So there's no real point in me getting into them because I will let you know in the review videos what I felt about them. So let's just get to it. Once again this month I read 10 books. Well, actually it's 9 books and a did not finish, but it's 10 overall. As I'm recording this, I'm reading one more book. Hopefully I get it done before the end of the month, but I'm not exactly sure. So as you can see, I'm pre-recording this one. 10, possibly 11 books for the month, and I didn't get through all the books that I wanted to get through that I put in my January wrap-up, but we'll get to that too. Let's get to what I did read. So the beginning of the month, I tried to start reading, or I tried to read The Girl on the Train by PAULA HAWKINS. I did not finish it. Threw it back on the, to read chat, or actually, I don't know if I put that back on there or not. I tried to listen to it and it was all jumbled and kind of crazy and it just wasn't feeling it. I wasn't in the right headspace to listen to it, I guess, and so that's why it went back on the shelf. The next book is Lovin' on You by Fabiola Francisco. I gave it 5 stars and I did a video review for it, so check that out in the description if you want to know more about that book. Next book is Bound to Me by Christy Pastori. I gave that book 5 stars as well and a video review. Next book is Crown of Lies by Pepper Winters. I gave that book 5 stars as well and a video review in the description box. Next book is going to be Singe by Ali Martinez. I gave that book 4 stars and it got a video review, so check it out in the description box if you want to know more. Next is Trouble with the Curve by Felicia Lynn. I gave this book 4.5 stars and a video review in the description box. Next is going to be Finding Mr. Wrong by A.M. Madden and Joanne Schwim. I gave this book 4 stars and a video review in the description box. Next is going to be Strider, the Black Stallions Trilogy, book number 2 by Maggie Ryan and Alta Hensley. I gave this book 4 stars and a video review, so check it out in the description box. The next book is going to be Silenced by Letty Harper. I gave this book 5 stars and a video review, so check it out in the description box because it should be released by the time this February wrap-up comes up, or if it hasn't been released, it will be released shortly and you can check that out later on this week. And then last but not at all least was Don't Speak by Katie Raniere, and I gave that book 4 stars and a video review, and this book will be, or this video review will be released later on this week, either prior to this video or being released or after this video being released. So just look in the description box if you want to check out that video as well. So as you can see, all of those were arcs. I had a really good reading month with books that I really enjoyed and liked, so check out my reasons why if you are interested in knowing about a particular book. For the month of March, I have hopes to read a huge long list, but here are the following books that I either already have in my or on my Kindle waiting for me to read, or I have signed up for as arcs, so you will have lots and lots of video reviews for next month as well for the month of March. So here we go. Thorn of Truth by Pepper Winters, and this is the second book in it's the duology, with the first book being Crown of Lies that I reviewed for February, so check that out. I am really looking forward to knowing the conclusion of this book. of this duology because it sort of was a slow burn, which you can see in the Crown of Lies video, but in the end I really enjoyed it. Really enjoyed it. So I'm looking forward to finding out answers and possibly and hopefully getting a rounded out conclusion for that duology. The next book is From a Distance by Ellen Carr, and I'm actually currently reading that. So like I said, that is the one book that is on the list that I hope to finish before the end of February and before this video is released, but not very sure how that's going to play out because I don't have a date on when I'm going to review this or release this. The next book is going to be Jude by COOPMANS. And this book was actually on my list to read for February. However, I didn't get to it, so that's why it is pushed to the beginning of the month. I'm not even exactly sure what this book is about. I think I like the cover on it. There's something in the synopsis too, but I can't remember why. But that was an arc that I signed up for. Then we have Flow and Grip by Kendall Ryan, and she is a black author that contacted me. I believe she's a black author that contacted me. Advance read this book it's a prequel and a book that will be released later on this month. So I'm really looking forward to jumping into that one because I love interracial relationships, and that is how she promoted this book to me, so I'm looking forward to jumping into that. All the Frogs in Manhattan by Carrie Aarons, and that will be released here shortly, beginning of the month of March, because I already have that on my Kindle and I'm looking forward to reading it. It should be about, if I'm not mistaken, it is about a woman that has to kiss a lot of frogs, has to kiss a lot of guys before she finds her Mr. Right. And it should be rom-com, so I'm really looking forward to that one. I'm looking forward to some lighter reads this month, even though I probably may not get that. The next one is Risk and Reward by Rachel Duncan, and this is the second book in a standalone books. I read the first book of Calculated Risk by Rachel, and this is either a spin-off sort of next in the standalone series. One of the other ladies in Calculated Risk, she now gets her own book, so I'm looking forward to this, and it is about sort of a divorcee, I believe. She's not in a happy marriage, and I really liked the character in Calculated Risk, so the fact that she gets her own Risk and Reward book is the title of that book. It's her book. I'm looking forward to that. A War Like Ours by Saffron A. Kent, and this book, I want to say I liked it because of the cover. It's a black and white cover, and it has to do with a service member. So I hope so. But I'm really looking forward to that as well. Beauty of the Beast by Rachel Demeter, and I signed up for this one as an arc because it is a Beauty and the Beast retelling, with Beauty and the Beast coming out as a live action film. I do enjoy Disney movies, so to have these sort of spin-offs or fairy tale retellings in a different way, I'm really looking forward to it. I'm diving into them because I've only read a couple. I'm looking forward to diving into this one. The next book we have When Constellations Form by Macaulay Smeltzer, and this story follows the couple from When Stars Collide in the Light in the Dark series that Macaulay has written, and I haven't read When Stars Collide, but I will be reading it so that I can read When Constellations Form. She's not providing any advanced reader copies for this book, so I need to get on that and get it when it comes out, because when I read Dark Hearts and this couple was mentioned in that series, I just really wanted to go back and know more about this series from before, or this couple from before. The next book that I signed up for is Seat 2A by Dahlia, and once again, I think I read the synopsis, and it has to do with a male and a female character who happenstancely, I'm making up my own words now, who happen to sit next to each other in on a plane, and it just goes from there. I really liked the little blurb that it had that said, you know, something about a plane and sitting next to each other and see what happens, seeing a journey. So that's why I signed up for it. So really interested in that. And then Say I'm Yours by Corinne Michaels. I am so excited about this one. This is the third book in the Hennington Brothers series that are standalones. This is Trent's book, and I just really want to get my hands on this one. Really want to get my hands on it. If you have followed anything about the Hennington Brothers, then you know how we want to know more about Trent's journey in life. So, super excited about that. That comes at the end of the month, so I'm just gonna have to hold tight and, you know, read the other books on my list. Then we have Anston by Maggie Ryan and Elta Hensley, and that is the third book in the Black Stallion trilogy, and this follows the last brother in the series, and I'm looking forward to that one too. If you have watched my Maddox and my Strider video reviews, then you know that I am super excited about this last book, to know how this family ends up and what they go through. Signed up for a book called Wanted by Dee Palmer as well. Like I said, I don't know about this one either. I just signed up for a lot of things this month. And then finally I have Stark Resolution by C.D. Bradley. This is the third book in the Stark trilogy, and I'm getting this book because I need to know how it all ends between Owen and Kara. And let's just say Stark Shadows left me on a cliffhanger, and I have got to know what is going on with this couple, and the way they left me just boggled my mind. I cannot wait to jump into this final book to find out what happens with this couple. So that is my March TBR. There probably will be some extra books in there for next month, because I am also listening to Red Queen by Victoria Aveyard on CDs, and hopefully I get that trilogy finished reading or listened to for the month of April, or for the month of March. Wow, I'm already jumping up. It looks like I'm gonna have a busy month for March. I don't have any book signings this month, and that means that I get to concentrate on reading on my weekends. Yay! Really excited about that. So, as always, thank you for watching. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up and subscribe. I also include a form down in the description box so that you guys can help me improve my channel with some questions. And thank you for watching, and we will see you guys later. Bye.